There was a recurring Monty Python sketch where a group of burly white dudes would announce they were going to reenact the vengeful spirits hanging around English chip shops, but every single event was represented by a hilarious speeded-up handbag fight in a muddy field. Case in point, Ghosts. Not only is it not a game about a famous historical event, but it's also not the game it purports to be in its orbital fucking missile weapon. The Ghosts, as the name might imply, are ostensibly a legendary stealth unit that specializes in taking down middle-aged women through sneaky guerrilla tactics. So obviously one of the first things you do in the game is die. Yeah, that's some good Ghost in there, lads. The other thing I gathered ahead of time was that the plot would be about a pancakes, which would make a nice change from the usual case wherein the heroes jump all over damp moss, sauce, pancakes. So here's the sitch. The US has been invaded by orbital missile weapon. Okay, gonna have to stop you there, Call of Duty Ghosts. I get that all of your plots are birthed from the fantasies crossing the mind of a burly white dude. Anyway, they attack America by hijacking America's female astronaut. Okay, gonna stop you there again, Ghosts. Firstly, sir, and secondly, orbital was the war. Die. This invasion, because not only is the US outsourcing their weapons development to fucking Megatron, but they also appear to have exterminated every single member of their population who isn't a black member of the Ghosts unit. Just for fun, I kept a running tally of all the characters in the story campaign who aren't a black member of the Ghosts unit. The final total was 100. You play one of two burly white brothers whose burly white dad has been secretly testing them over the years to make them worthy of joining the burly white Ghosts, it never having occurred to him that they might prefer to become burly white pastry chefs or something. The main baddie turns out to be a burly white friend of burly white dad who was captured by the enemy and turned to their burly white side. Damn. Also, there's a German Shepherd, the burliest and whitest of all the dogs, which was a bit of a unique selling point in the lead-up. He'll run out and savage burly white dudes at your command because he's been fed on an exclusive diet of neck-shaped burritos, and there are missions where you play as the dog, and finally get to do some fucking as you sneak around the long grass internally debating the choices at the buffet. All of which would have had more of an impact if the dog got to be in more than all of 2 levels before the game goes, right, hope you got your money's worth, and sends him to the timeout kennel. Not that I was expecting him to tag along for the scuba diving bit. That would have been, but the fact is, his role in the game is just another momentary dog. It would have been nice if he'd had some nice, but so it's only getting worse. Black Ops 2 actually came across as poo, and Modern Warfare 1 went so far as being profound, such as in that bit where you'd fart all the radiation out in one big heroic guff, pull the broken glass out of your eyeballs, and then use it to shiv the Ayatollah.